I think you should kick it, flip it, and reverse it. It's your time, Piffatine yet. If you got a big thing, let me work it.
I should do that to you?
Yeah.
Lenny, what the fuck do you want, dude? These are the most high maintenance. I'm really thinking about rehoming these motherfuckers.
Just kick it. You talking about your cats?
Yeah.
Just kick them.
Abandoning your children?
These guys are like more high maintenance than my baby.
He says while he drinks a beer in his shed.
Thinking about rehomoing my butt.
That's cool, dude. Yeah, get back out there.
Hey, when's the last time you homoed your butt?
It's been a while. Too long, my friends. Too long.
What do they say? Like when you turn, speaking of aging and stuff, when you turn like 45, it's like the highly suggested by doctors that you rehomo your butt.
Yeah, just,
They put
like
the doctor
prostate thing. Yeah.
And the doctor sticks his dick in there and looks for, he's like, no, cough. He's using his cock.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. This is a question we were talking about. Can a man?
Adam is definitely too loud.
Can a man queef out of his butt?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Well,
can a woman fart out of her pussy?
Well, queef isn't a fart. It's air,
it's like an air
being released. So
I had a friend who was telling me a story, regaling me in a tale about his tail last night. And he said a girl did a finger up his butt, and then it was like and did like a queef.
Oh, cool!
And then
guys can do it too.
Well, he was talking to his doctor, and the doctor said that men can't queef, and he goes, "Well, I did though." And then he got a whole new different doctor after that.
Poor doctor, yeah, get rid of that guy.
He literally did. We were laughing so goddamn hard because he just literally. He's like, I had to leave my doctor. That's not even a bit. It was just some guy telling this story last night. So a man can queef, right? I've never done it. I've never even pooped.
Yeah, pooping's for girls, dude.
Oh, you should try it. It'll make you feel a lot better if you pooped.
Well, I don't eat, so there's nothing to come out.
You're kind of like Wolverine, but with booze.
He's drunk too.
Yeah, you're just like Wolverine without powers.
Does Wolverine get hangovers?
No, he has to drink like multiple bottles of whiskey because he has the power of regeneration, and booze just is poison. So his body's just constantly. So it takes him forever to get drunk. That's why he chomps on cigars. He smokes cigars like cigarettes.
Here's the thing: eating your own flesh, that's painful. If that's your only like protein, just eat your loads. He can regenerate his cum, right?
He was doing that. So the first thing he did,
there's a lot of protein in that.
This is all canon. And the first thing he did was slice his little dingus off and eat it. And then he couldn't eat his load. So he's like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'll eat my forearm.
They really should give me audio settings for each person. I got to say.
Is this loud?
Is this, so how do I sound?
Adam is way too loud. Like
he always is. I say that almost every week.
His breathing is loud. His nose.
Oh yeah, I really don't want to do that. I'm wondering maybe if I have it like lower, the mic lower.
Turn the microphone volume down. That's all you have to do.
I'm doing it.
What if we tape your mouth shut?
I did the same thing. He's like, Ryan, you're loud. And I go, what if I hold it further away?
Wait. Is that better?
No. Ow, it's more piercing.
Do it in the Zoom settings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Man.
Hello? How's that?
I don't know. The other one was so jarring that
sorry.
I can't tell what base level it is.
How's this? Okay.
Give us a little prank phone call voice.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. I'm the Jerky Boys. I'm giving you a call.
A prank.
Is that good?
Hey,
Which
it's
Jerky
me,
Boy
Ashton.
is that?
I'm Ashton Kutcher. I'm here to prank you.
I'm the Jerky Boys. I'll be pranking you right now. Is this better?
It's a little too low. Go up a little bit.
Okay. How's that? Or how's that?
That's good. That's good.
Boys.
That's a healthy.
Hi, I'm Ashton Kutcher, and you will be getting pranked here in a second.
1 second.
You don't under,
just
1 second. Got to prank you real quick.
He's like, his pants keep falling down. He can't get it.
Is that the prank?
It's like, how do I get a belt so I can fucking prank this person?
They call me Ashton Kutcher's, not overall. Okay. Suspender cut. Now I lost it.
No, suspender Kutchers. That's good.
Is that a prank?
Suspender. No, his pants just keep falling down. That's not the prank. He's trying to prank.
Yeah, he needs to get his pants to stop from falling down so he can prank. It's a conundrum. Oh, it's a pain only he knows.
Kushnundrum. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one, y'all. This is gonna be a fun episode.
Ryan had about 30 minutes of like he timed it a little 30 minutes too soon.
I thought I was 30 minutes. I thought I was 30 minutes late. So I was in a wild place.
I'm sorry. We should do 12:30s from now on.
My first state of consciousness. I don't care. My first state of consciousness was chaos. What'd you expect? Sedate?
Maybe you should eat food.
No,
maybe if you ate food, you would feel better.
There's water in booze. Water's a food.
Ryan, let me ask you something. When was the last time you went to the grocery store and stocked up on groceries for the week?
Friday.
So you have food.
No, I ate it all about an hour after I brought it home.
You're like Kramer. You buy it fresh and eat it immediately. Sorry for this. This did not mean to make it. But that's a thing that Kramer did in an episode.
Bro, I'm just vegan. I'm unhealthy, okay? Like I'm living a crazy unhealthy lifestyle, okay? Just get off my back, Mom.
Why don't you get some like Hawaiian rolls and just eat those?
Put some peanut butter on it.
Because there's butter in it.
It's vegan.
Also, did you know you're supposed to bake those?
What?
Holy shit.
For real, you're supposed to bake Hawaiian rolls. We just eat them out the bag.
They taste good.
You can bake them with no, but you can put the whole bag in.
You should have a blog of like cooking tips, Ryan.
Look up Hawaiian rolls and you're supposed to bake them. It says it on the packaging. It says bake instructions, you dummies.
I'm not nodding in disagreement with you. I'm nodding in disagreement with Adam.
Okay.
Ryan, you should have a cooking blog.
Yes.
It's like Ryan's Hawaiian rolls recipe. Bake. You could put them in
parentheses. By the way, I haven't eaten in 3 days.
So I know the instructions say 375, but I think I'm going to do 376.
Oh, hey, you know what I'll do because of my nose? I'm sniffing and all my stupid stuff. Why don't I go mute?
No.
Space bar to unmute.
No.
Oh, why? You tried to do this last
You're maybe the world's worst audio editor.
Because you're gonna forget whether you're muted or not. Like right now, you already forgot.
Like your stupid bird video.
What's a bird video?
Oh, so you take the side of the people in the replies who said they thought it was worse than the original?
Which victim?
Of course, it sounded like shit.
Well, you gotta want to have it super high.
If Adam was in a sorority, what? And he was getting murdered. What? Which
I would be the hot British
from
one.
Black Christmas. The one that survives, the pregnant one.
Ryan.
No, Adam's.
And she's also from Argentine.
Adam's the one who threw the snowball at the old man. He's just that dumb.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
No, he's the cop.
He's the guy getting hit. Oh no,
he's the desk cop getting tricked.
My opinion about that cop is
you already know who I am.
You know he was going to be an incompetent cop because he had two like long, luscious, shiny hair. Good cops have like
he had two long, shiny, luscious hair. I thought you were going to say he had two long and then like two nouns like
long hair
eyebrows but no, you said he had two long, luscious, shiny hair.
Too long, luscious, shiny hair. Okay.
Of hair.
You're that cop's son. You're like not even the cop. You couldn't even be a cop. You're just his son.
You're the cop's son. I'm the drunk house mom, and you and I have a baby, and that's what you. A drunk dumb house.
A Demi Ashton relationship.
Half lipstick.
So for the drunks,
I'm the boyfriend. I'm the cool.
Yeah, who wants to
play piano?
No, you're obviously like the killer that's freaking out, going, "Man,
Billy? Why am I Billy?
I'm gonna put my finger."
Wait a minute. Wait.
Billy?
Spoiler alert. What are you talking about? There's the
It
killer
wasn't Billy.
is undisclosed.
Oh my God. You did not pay attention to the movie.
So it's big Peter Dinklage is the killer, you're saying?
The killer's the
talking about
killer.
Lord Farquaad?
Billy. It's
Who's
the guy
Billy?
the guy in the attic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but use another
That's the killer.
descriptive term.
Yeah, he's unrelated to anyone else in the. He just lit. Also,
His name is Billy. He's the killer. And we never know his identity though.
never.
I see. So it's none of
So it's not ambiguous. It's just a character whose name is never revealed. He's always in shadow. And I think that makes him scarier.
The POV in this movie is
Creepy.
very, it's like the normal POV of a slasher giallo or whatever, but like heightened, I feel like. It's like very good POV stuff.
I want to say
Unsettling,
I want to say supernatural because he's changing his voice. It's very demonic on the phone and stuff. Should we just get into it? What are we doing?
Yeah, Black Christmas, 1974, directed by Bob Clark.
Hope you haven't
Free on
seen
YouTube,
it. Or hope you have seen it.
Free on YouTube. It's great. It's almost it's only
spoiler
90 minutes
alert, we
long.
spoiled the movie, kind of. But you never see the killer, so it's kind of like
Yeah, but the movie,
it's not really a spoiler.
Also,
but it like
it
has
made
a
in
red hair.
1974. If you haven't seen it, you missed it. Suck my ass.
The
You just
title is a
watched it last
play
night, first time.
on the movie White Christmas. This is Black Christmas.
Oh, I thought it was a play off of like
Black people.
Black Thanksgiving.
So when the movie was originally released, the studio didn't want to call it Black Christmas because they thought like people would think it's a black movie about black people having Christmas.
That's what I did in the group text.
So they gave it a name like Silent Night, Deadly Night or something.
Like
I can't
Medea's
remember.
Black Christmas, you mean?
Exactly.
It was going to be like that.
Or is Coming to America a Christmas movie?
Oh yeah, it's
Parts of
Christmas month.
And it's
We have
black.
a fun idea. We have a fun selection of Christmas movies for everyone. Or William does.
Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see.
it's a fun
TBD.
selection. They're fun
I-
movies.
I don't know what we got in
What
store,
this
so
podcast
we'll
is
see.
all about. This podcast is about having fun. Can we all agree?
We're having fun now.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. Anything else?
I thought this
What?
podcast was about friendship.
Fun and friendship, it's like they go together.
What
What
about,
about
movies?
romance? Oh,
Movies are
My-
third. First it's fun, then it's friendship, then it's movies.
So this movie I've seen a bunch of times.
Got
I
it.
love this movie. This is kind of like it's a precursor to Halloween.
Wow.
Some people say this isn't the first slasher movie, but I think it is. I mean, it's everything you would expect out of Friday the 13th.
Also like better than those
Halloween.
movies. Except for
It
Halloween is
doesn't-
really good. But
it doesn't show the gore as much. There's not a lot of cheap. It doesn't show like very much gore at all.
but
be
it
honest.
also is like it's a lot more unsettling than a lot of those movies too, I think.
Because it adds art. Oh, sorry, go on.
The caller, yeah, what are you talking about? Or are you just about to go off on about art?
No, I was gonna agree with you, but I was just talking over
Okay.
you.
Thanks, dude. No worries.
Bitch.
Okay.
He
But
said okay after I called him a bitch.
okay, it's fine. Let's try. Now I
Having
forgot what I
fun.
was gonna say.
Fun and friendship,
Fun
baby.
and friendship. That's what it's all about.
You're about to say it's better than other slasher movies.
No, I'm
except for
saying
Halloween.
no. Okay, so like for me, the most striking quality or scenes in this movie are the collar scenes,
The two luscious hair.
the POV and the hair, the POV scenes and the collar scenes where you see like the killers, they like really make them mad crazy in this movie. Where
Well,
he's like
he's
going like, "Rah, there's good."
His
Like,
voice is changing.
like you know
like-
how in Scream, it's like the killer's like, "Hey, what are
Yeah,
you
it's a
doing?"
human.
Hey,
voice.
how you
That's what I'm
doing?
saying. There's demonic elements to
This
it
one's
because
just like,
his voice will
"Excuse me,"
change.
yeah, and he's just like saying crazy shit, which is a little more
So
unsettling if you ask me than a guy who
How did they
sounds-
do that, William?
So the guy doing the voice It's two
Is that
people.
one person or is that post?
It's two people. It's in post. So like one person I've heard credited is the director Bob Clark, and then the other person credited is this actor Nick Mancuso, who is the bad guy in Rapid Fire, the Italian gangster guy.
Wow, okay.
Oh, damn.
And he's
I
also
don't
in
remember him, but
he's in a really good movie called Heartbreakers, and he's in a ton of shitty movies. But he said he got all method, and him and Bob Clark like did all sorts of experimental recording techniques. Like he did like headstands,
Whoa, cool.
and so he would wear toe shoes.
That's sick, dude. That's twisted.
He would go in a shed and do
Just to
all
get
the
in a really twisted state of mind.
No, he actually did do headstands, or handstands or whatever.
Well, it's
and
cool
like,
because it's like it's really like they're trying really hard to make it genuinely unsettling.
well,
So,
what
like,
happens is there's a really good part where he's like making all crazy voices. He's like, let me see your pussy. I'm gonna fuck your cunt. Blah 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 blah. And then the girl, it's like, oh, that's a new one. You think you're so funny. And this is like the chick from Superman, Margot Kidder. She's like a drunk, cynical girl from the city whose family doesn't like her, and so she's all bitter and pissed. And she's like, "Oh, you think you're so crazy? You're so blah blah blah."
I fell in love with her, dude, right out of the gate.
And then the killer just ends the call with, "I'm going to kill you," and he says it like in this very calm, different kind of way, where you realize like, oh, it like really is like an unsettling button to the scene, and it's a good setup for the movie. Where like, yeah, he's gonna fucking kill her. He kills like 4 of those girls.
Yeah.
Was it based on an actual story? Wasn't
They
there
say
like
that
some dude that broke into some nursing school or something and killed and raped like 9
Yeah,
women?
Richard Speck did that. Ted Bundy broke in a sorority.
I think there used to be more of a thing of like women getting strange calls too. Like, I think that
In the
was a
phone
thing.
book.
more.
Not
It's
yeah,
hard to
not
trace.
Not like the Jerky Boys.
Yeah.
what if he goes, I'm gonna freaking stick my finger up your nose and smell it. Also, this is the Jerky Boys, and you're on our podcast. Thanks for calling.
Yes.
What if like the guy calls back and he's like, "Hey, I just want to say like we're releasing a CD of obscene phone calls, and we want to get your permission." It's like sorority house. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
It's like
It's like how kids are like buying the CD and like, yeah, this rocks. This is hilarious.
They really thought.
He gets on Family Guy. He's the neighbor.
He gets on Family Guy.
There's a character on Family Guy who's voiced by one of the Jerky Boys.
Oh,
So
It's good lore, dude.
if you guys don't watch Family Guy, you're not gonna get it.
That's a big
you look like a
meet up for
Stewie
you.
right now,
Family
dude.
Guy- Family Guy and
Williams.
Jerky Boys.
William look at his Stewie looking ass. He looks like Stewie grew up.
Turned into a very handsome young man.
Stewie's cool.
Okay.
He's a song and dance man.
I don't know why
He's friends with Brian. Brian's cool.
I feel
That'd
like
be
William.
cool.
William's the type of guy that would wear a Stewie Scarface shirt that he got at Hot Topic.
Oh yeah. Did you?
XX.
Where he has a machine gun. Where it's Stewie with the machine gun shooting people.
So say hello to my little friend.
But I like next week. I do this for Christmas.
How
and I
often
wrap
would
it.
you shop at Hot Topic, William?
I used to go in high school. Buy
You
band
know what
shirts.
happened to him? Or Spencer's Gift, I'm thinking of. You know what happened to Spencer's?
What?
They bought out Spirit Halloween, and now it's like the only company. Spirit Halloween is the only company that is like seasonal and moves they only open for like 3 months a year, and they just move from town to town and build
Then they
shop for like
vanish.
3 months, and then they hire people and then fire people. Yeah, it's the only business that does that.
If you want to
Bringing
see
the
something
mall to
really
you.
funny, go on hottopic.com
Well, and if you put promo code at spirithalloween.com, if you put promo code,
for 2023
No,
or
so-
2022.
you can get
We got a new sponsor, Spirit Halloween. No, but if you want to see
Spirit
something
Halloween.
funny, go on hottopic.com and just search Nightmare Before Christmas. It's literally like 159 items. And this time of year, I'm sure it's like even higher.
Those are
It
very
was
good
the last
business partners. That movie.
It
and
was
that
the last
store.
time I searched.
That
That's
movie's
cool.
not even that good.
Okay, we're not here to talk about that.
Adam likes it.
Well,
He
I
likes
think it's good.
cars.
My kid liked it a lot.
What are you going to show your
kid?
kid a real movie, Adam? Is it only cartoons? Like, would you ever just show your kid like,
He watched Elf last week. He thought he liked that.
That's a
yeah,
good
like,
one.
what about like, you know,
Son of a Woman.
The Shining or Taxi Driver or
I don't want him to be like you.
Goodfellas?
Like,
Goodfellas.
why would I want him to be?
He's like,
steer
oh, Joe
him towards
Pesci's going to
what
be
you
a
are.
made. Joe Pesci's going to be a made man.
Show him Inside Job.
Oh no!
When are you going to show him Raging Bull?
When you're gonna read the 9/11 commission report to him,
Yeah.
That's his nightly.
Well, like, what's
Story
like a
time.
good,
it
mature,
puts me
like
to sleep. I'll tell you that much.
maybe like a Hitchcock movie? You know,
Birds.
Yeah, that could be good.
The Birds. He likes birds.
He's not 2 yet, so
Then
Never
it's
ending
perfect.
story.
It's
Is he scared of quicksand?
oh, when I was 1
Oh,
years
yeah.
old, you know what movie I liked?
what?
Quest for Fire. It's a movie about cavemen.
I probably
it's
won't
told-
show him that, but that's cool.
And it spoke, and the whole movie has dialogue in caveman language.
Okay, that's cool.
First movie I ever watched was Precious.
It's kind of like a baby thing. Oh, when you were a baby, you watched Precious.
Precious rocks. My
Um,
buddy loves Monique and Precious, and we were sending clips back and forth this week of Monique and Precious, and he was just like, God, I want to fuck her.
I go,
God.
ooh, God dang it. I said it. He caught me. Guilty as charged.
Sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun.
He was
It's like-
my man.
Is he being for real though? Because some people, would be
Yeah, he's for real.
he a nasty boy, huh?
Jesus Christ. It's the last thing Adam says right before he kills a hooker.
He's a nasty boy.
He's
Breaks
like
her-
trying to
Breaks her neck like he opens a beer bottle. Just crack.
he like can't he can't open it.
Can't get this fucking.
He's
God,
like-
the killer in this movie should have been Adam. Let's be honest. Sneaking around, climbing up the
There's
side
so
of the
many
house.
like little divots. I can't tell which one's.
he goes, oh,
Here we go.
he a nasty boy. And then
Oh, you
he
didn't even
can't
open your beer
the bottle.
bottle.
He can't
Still
open
working
it.
on it.
Oh man.
Come
Oh,
on,
he a
man.
nasty boy. And then he swings a hook at you in the attic.
Yeah. He
Um,
looks like he's in the attic when he's in the shed, the way he is. It's just filled with the shit like in the movie. It's like boxes and like,
Hey, what else did this guy direct, William? We should talk about the movie while I do
This
this.
guy
He
directed-
does look like he's Adam, turn the camera. If there's some dead ass chick in a rocking chair.
I feel
this
like that
director
sometimes.
directed A Christmas Story, which is an even bigger Christmas movie. So he has two Christmas classics, and he also directed Porky's. And this director's from Florida, and Porky's was about his teenage years.
I got it.
One of the great Florida movies.
Yes.
And the through line between Black Christmas, Porky's, and A Christmas Story, I was thinking about this while watching it. It's that there are hijinks in all of these movies. He's like really into people pranking each other.
Oh,
Like there's
shit.
characters are constantly pranking each other. The drunk girl, Margot Kidder, is like tells the cop that the phone number is fellatio.
Yeah. Why
guess
does she
Just
do that?
Spells it out because she's just pranking him. I thought I just got pranked
That was
with
very
you right now,
confusing.
Adam, but god damn it. I'm
In
crying.
the 70s, I guess
What's
phone
going on
numbers
with that?
had letters in it more often than not to help you remember it.
But the cop is like, he's like, well, excuse me, and like, if that was me, I'd be like, oh, she's trying to fuck. Like, what's up?
You'd bust, you pull your cock out.
I'd bust immediately in my pants. Just saying.
You just arrest
She
her,
says,
take her
she
to a
says
cell. and fuck her.
fellatio and you just bust.
Well, she's also like looking at him like she's
That'd be funny if a
very
cop was like,
confusing. Some mixed signals.
"What about George Floyd?" But it's just the cop
boy.
get like
Oh.
fuck in his mouth. He's like,
Alright.
"What? I thought he wanted to fuck." That cop is fucking that perp. Like, what's he doing? The cop's like, what? I thought he was horny. He wanted me to.
Adam is that cop. You're right.
The cops on video just
They're
like having
showing.
sex with like Rodney King. There's just 4 cops fucking.
No, the cop from Black Christmas.
Good.
One cop's got his hands in his pockets.
World star. It's like these cops are out of control.
William, that would be a lot more funny if it wasn't a little too true.
Amen.
Yeah,
It
God
happens. It happens. Cops like fuck hookers and shit, you know.
But
They
it
like
is
fuck-
funny, like at one point after the killing start, like the main chick calls the cops.
Well,
and
there's no kill. Here's something
yeah,
else the movie
they don't
does really
know they're
well.
kill-
The bodies are in the attic, so they don't know they're dead. They're just missing.
But there's a
And-
missing or dead kid too.
They find the kid. The kid actually. just got
That's
lost.
ambiguous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
they-
ambiguous. But
We
it's
don't
like
know
so there-
who's even involved with
so
that.
there's a big
I-
like
the-
manhunt search party going on, and like the cops are all like focused on this kid thing. You don't even know if it's like related, but like the woman who the sorority house keeps getting these creepy, crazy calls, and so she calls the cops and is like, "This crazy guy's calling me," and he's like, "Ma'am, we don't have time for your psycho caller. We have a crazy killer on the loose."
Psycho caller. Sampandado. Oh, one pum 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 pum. Is that how
A
that
little
goes?
funny, if you ask me. Kind of a funny little response from the guy with great shiny long hair.
Well, then John
Two
Saxon,
luscious
who's
hair.
one of the great actors.
He's
in Nightmare on
the
Elm Street.
sheriff, right? Or he's the
Of
boss.
course.
He's the chief or whatever. He puts it together. He's like, why didn't you tell me about the prank phone call, you fucking idiot? Don't you think they're related? Girls are missing, yada yada yada.
That's what I'm saying. This one cop is such an idiot. And
Well, he
you could
thought
tell
the
because
girl
he-
was
he has
shacked up with her
unkempt
boyfriend in
hair.
the woods, and then her dad is real stuffy nerd guy. Is like, well, that doesn't make me feel any better. Oh, I guess my daughter's dead and missing.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
Larry David looking ass guy.
That guy is not very upset considering his daughter's been missing for like 2 days with a bunch of dumb whore sorority girls.
Yeah, and he's staying. Where is he sleeping?
He's
Does he
fucking all
just-
the sorority girls.
He just sleeps on the floor.
He just curls up.
He should have banged
guy's
Margot
cool.
Kidder.
Yeah. Margot, remember
I
she
thought
gives that
that
kid
was where it was
alcohol at one
going.
point?
Yeah, it's dope. That was-
Christmas?
It
Back.
reminded me of my mom.
Oh yeah, that is something that people
was
would
just
do at Christmas
champagne.
back in the day.
What
I
do you mean
feel
back in the day? My mom still does. It's a family tradition. You get up in there. My mom sits down on a couch, and every child lines up and of any age.
Who's
Lines
your
up
mom?
and-
Subway Jared?
Huh?
Is your
No,
mom Subway
no,
Jared?
Jenny. No, she's
Subway
Jenny.
Jenny.
She's Five Guys Jenny.
Oh, nice. Another
What
serial
if Santa Claus
child
gave
rapist.
kids booze and that was like the Christmas tradition?
That'd be cool. Or he should give the
That'd be less
cool
weird
kids
than
booze.
than them sitting on his lap and
And Christmas was the one day your children could get drunk and they're just like, yeah.
that would be
that's their
awesome.
purge.
That's why they're all like pumped.
They're just
Oh,
Can
drunk.
I get drunk on Christmas?
Fuck you, Bob. Fuck yeah.
Just 5-year-olds puking in the streets.
Yeah. Like, well, it is Christmas.
That's a fun holiday idea. Could be. We
It's
could
like-
add that.
I went to I go to the liquor store to buy soda, but everybody else is buying soda and booze. And it's just so funny when you see like how much booze people buy during the day. But like
yeah.
little kids,
It's not that funny, man.
If you like booze, you're buying booze a lot.
yeah.
You go
Yeah,
through it
it's
pretty
dope.
fast.
Every day.
You're like, let me get an Arizona iced tea and get that bottle of vodka. You just get like
Well,
a
it
giant
sucks.
handle.
Liquor stores aren't open here on Sunday, so I got to go get champagne, wine, or beer. So it's a struggle.
I'm sorry, man.
What an idiotic state. I thought that's the state of freedom.
What? Texas?
Yeah, that's just
It's
he's
just
poking
like-
a lot of holes in your beloved
Hmm.
home state.
Joe Rogan.
Free
Joe
speech?
Rogan. Get on Governor Abbott's ass on this shit.
Come on, Joe. Flip is. Yeah, you took all this training, did all this wrestling.
Yeah,
Go
beat the shit
wrestle
out of
this
that
wheelchair guy. What if
Pretty cool.
what if Joe Rogan just beat the
And just to
fuck
get that law, just to change that law, nothing else.
Make it so you can
Liquor
buy
stores.
alcohol on Sundays. Okay.
just beats the fuck out of him.
I'm already in a wheelchair, sir.
He's bending his tires.
Oh, he's doing a hold on.
He's
the
like street
wheelchair.
fightering. He's like street fightering the car.
That's cool.
But with his wheelchair, punching off the rims.
Yeah.
Ultra combo. It's like the camera, like his fist is just like breaking his jaw with like lightning flying in the background.
Kicks his e-brake.
Oh man.
Wouldn't that be funny? That would be funny if anybody did that to Greg Abbott, honestly.
A tree
Yeah,
did.
that would be cool.
The tree tried.
Man
the
got
tree-
fucked up
oh,
by a
what-
tree.
When the tree paralyzed
Hey
him.
man, you got fucked up by a tree.
A thing that
You
doesn't
nasty,
move.
you nasty bitch. Or what'd you say?
Doesn't even have feet or fists. Idiot.
Can't even move, dude.
It wrestled. It was like a wrestling move. It just like knocked him
And
down
from
for
the
the
top
count.
branches.
Yeah. It was like a flying elbow drop, Macho Man style. The Macho Man of trees.
Why was
Oh yeah, I'm a tree. Oh yeah. Step into a Slim Jim.
Veiny and bulging. Really tan.
Oh, that's like a Family Guy joke. What if Macho Man Randy Savage was a tree?
This is the Family Guy of podcasts.
Fun and friendship, baby.
And then movies.
Adam, you're a little low. You got to speak up.
You fucking around?
Well, you're leaning back.
Oh, I'm chilling now.
You're chilling. Like a
Okay.
villain.
How's this?
I think Adam should be a killer in a movie.
Dude, I can't even like get my life together. These
I know,
killers.
that's why it'd be funny. Like, God, I gotta kill her. You like, gotta like do stuff and kill.
You know, these killers, like this guy calling a sorority house and like getting kind of ridiculed and stuff, like calling and moaning and saying crazy things, like is pretty brave. It's kind of an act of
He's got-
bravery.
What's this guy eating? Speaking of, fasting, this guy,
nothing?
is he in the attic? He doesn't eat food.
You don't need. It's only the movie takes place in like 2 days.
No,
It's
I
like
think I
2
saw,
days.
no, I saw a thing where he like busted out a little box of crackers. And he was just
You didn't
chilling in
see
the
him.
attic
You
eating
didn't see him
crackers.
get the Grubhub. There's this scene where it pans out in the front, and you can see him in the attic, and he crawls down the roof, and it's showing like the cop talking to somebody on the street, and he goes out and he gets his pizza delivered, and he grabs it and he crawls back up there and eats.
I would like one pizza pie with pussy on it. Okay, one pizza pie with pussy. You want
Attic?
any cheese or peppers with that?
Cheese or peppers?
Red pepper? Where the fuck?
No, you
Those
said
are your
cheese or-
options.
Cheese.
Want some peppers?
He's
I get a
deranged.
big
He
one.
doesn't know
Do I
anything.
get to pick what kind of pepper? Nope. We just kind of have a bunch of peppers in a. Could be ghost pepper.
Canadian
ghost
pizza.
pepper.
You don't know. What the fuck are you talking about? Peppers. What kind of peppers?
Yeah, he's like the more rational one. Talking to this crazy pizza place.
I'm gonna eat that pizza.
It breaks
I'm
his
gonna eat the
psych-
pizza.
his like psychomania because it's such a confusing, stupid thing for a pizza place to offer.
Well, he could change his voice. Like he's in full control. That's the
So,
scary
I
thing
mean,
about that clip at the beginning when he's like,
But
I'm
he's
going to
do
kill
he
you.
does little kids voices, and he does women's voice. He does it's multiple voices.
yeah, Billy and
Actually.
Agnes. So there's a remake of this movie from 2006, I believe, with Ramona Flowers is in it. And in that movie, they have a full backstory for this character. You see his family. He's like abused. He's yellow. It's kind of like a Sin City. He's like a yellow
Yeah, what?
person.
Literally? What?
And
That's crazy.
it's a very slick movie.
He got like jaundice or something?
Yeah, he has jaundice. And it's
For real?
they have so much backstory. I think it kind of ruins
I got jaundice.
what makes the character interesting. And then the other thing I like about the original is that Bob Clark, he said he wanted to make college kids not stupid. He didn't want to make them like,
Yeah.
flat, wild, sexually driven characters. He was like, no, you just make them adults. Like these are young adults, and like things that are interesting about this movie, like Olivia Hussey, the English girl, she's pregnant. She wants to get an abortion. Her boyfriend's Cara Delea from 2001: A Space
I could have
Odyssey.
swore she was like Austrian or something.
Well, she talks
She's
weird.
British.
Hello?
No, she wasn't.
Her
both, but
accent
she-
is all fucked
no,
up.
She's from like
Argentina.
Argentina.
Her
For
family is,
real?
but yeah, her
Well,
family's
there you go.
Argentinian.
Okay.
But
My
she's
impression
like,
was that every non-American accent in a movie was basically English.
there's a lot of Canadian accents in the movie.
I mean, she obviously grew up
Holy
in
shit.
like 3 different states. It feels like whatever. She had an interesting accent.
She's got like a South Midwest California combo.
No, it was like It had like a Spanish flavor to
Hello?
it with London, but also American.
Hello?
Maybe it's Dutch.
Oh.
No, he just said it. Argentinian,
Oh.
London, American,
She's
Just throwing Dutch out there too.
really
and she's
she's a really
spoke
weird
nasty.
person. The reason why she made this movie is a psychic told her that one day she'd make a movie in Canada and it'd make a lot of money. So she's like, okay, I'll make this one.
Dude,
Did
hot
it?
girls love psychics. It doesn't make her weird.
Did she make a bunch of money?
She's just a hot chick.
She has some other weird stories I can't remember, but
Did this movie make a bunch of money?
oh yeah, millions of dollars.
Hell
Really?
yeah.
Was it in theaters?
Yes.
Now you're talking my language.
Or it's like a cult classic?
It did not stream on Netflix in 1974.
What?
Dang.
That's crazy.
They
'cause I
had a
watched it on
theatrical
YouTube.
release. Very nice.
Yeah.
Did it do well?
Did all right. Made like $4.1 million according to Wikipedia.
So the psychic was right.
Yeah. Psychic was
That's a good
fucking right.
psychic.
Interesting.
Jinx.
Maybe we're missing out. Maybe we're missing out. Maybe we should go to psychics, us fellas. Why let all the women get all the good juicy info?
You can go to a psychic. I don't know why this is gendered.
No,
You're the one who said
no,
it-
no.
I said she
no,
was
no,
dumb.
No. He goes, no, fuck, no.
You're a dumb guy.
Don't
You can
clip
go to a
that. Don't
psychic
clip that.
too.
Don't clip that. No. Don't clip it. No.
Want to be an idiot and throw your money in the garbage? Go ahead. I don't care.
Well, she wouldn't have done this movie.
Adam, I could predict
The
your
psychic
future right
didn't-
here.
What would
You
your
want me to?
psychic tell you?
Yeah, I can't. You do have some psychic powers, I know. So I would love a
Very
reading.
perceptive. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna
Here's
die
my
in
palm.
that shed.
Damn, you can see that from my palm.
Imagine
Yeah.
like at the end of the show,
Heat stroke.
he
in the
turns
middle
off
of
the
one of
he
our
turns off the computer.
episodes.
He turns off the computer because we finished recording, and then he just has a heart attack and dies alone. In the
No,
shed.
hold on.
The
I'm
loud
actually
thud in
getting
the
something.
shed.
I'm truly actually getting something. I feel like one day when we're recording, you're gonna die of a heat stroke in that shed, and it's gonna be our greatest episode that gets the most views, and we're gonna
I think
have to
he'll-
put because you're gonna be dying on Zoom camera.
Oh, you have to put the video up on
No.
YouTube.
Yeah, and the last thing you do is gonna be poop and pee yourself.
Oh no.
I think what's going to happen is a tree is going to fall in the shed and crush him.
I could get killed by a boulder during this. For real. I think about I like my bed
I'm
is like
picturing-
dirt
I'm
in the path
picturing
of boulders. So it could happen.
That would be
either the
so
shed.
insane if you just got squished.
Like
I
Anton
would
Yelkin,
Adam. I would laugh.
just
and I
pinned
don't-
against a
and
wall.
Just out of shock, I would laugh. And it's
I
no
understand.
disrespect.
Yeah,
It's
you laugh
out of
because
pure
of-
shock.
yeah.
Yes.
It's
If
a
a
human
boulder just squished
instinct.
you, and
I
then
wouldn't blame you.
William goes, "Your mic's a little hot, Adam.
Oh yeah, William would have the
Turn
perfect
it down."
quip.
He goes, "Yeah."
Can you turn your volume down?
He's like, well, this is boring. So anyway,
On set.
What if I'm like, Adam finally did something funny?
yeah,
How did they film those POVs?
that'd be a good thing to say.
Speaking of on
The
set.
POVs.
Yeah, because was it film? It was
Yeah,
on
like
film,
what do you
right?
you got to have
So
a
did the
guy
guy-
holding
they
a
made their-
camera.
It's a camera
Yeah,
on his
This
head.
is old. This is a big old camera too.
His head, right? It was like
It's
a
on his
GoPro
head.
situation.
Oh, they used
Use
a
a-
GoPro.
Yeah,
Well, not a GoPro, but
might have been
Saying
60
cameras were heavy
millimeter,
back then.
smaller camera.
This
That's
must
what
be
I'm
like
saying.
the
Weren't
thickest
cameras
neck
huge?
guy in the world.
It's just who's the guy that is in Guardians of the Galaxy, the wrestler?
Batista, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to be a
That
Batista
dude's
sort of
thick.
guy.
That dude, look at this. I'm drinking a Coors bottle. That's Batista right there. Look at that bottle. Same shape. Coors in a bottle.
That's his
one of those
neck
little
and head.
chodes.
Nice
The top
fat
is
brown
his head.
bottle.
And if you're listening, I'll fight you any day, anywhere, Batista.
Calm
What's
down.
his name?
It's not Christmas.
Don't say this.
I'll fight him.
Hey,
Christmas
I
should
like
have the whole family get drunk.
I watched this movie before with my
Daughter.
wife, and she liked it too. This movie has good female relationships.
Like
you know what? Yeah.
You know, it's
the-
like
the
they're
house mom, no liquor.
Hold on, let Adam talk.
like when the hot one and the Jewish one are like worried about their friends and they're talking. It's like you were saying, it's like they're adults and it's like they're having like a real, you know, they're both in their like pajamas. She's in her Jewish nerdy pajamas and the hot one's in her hot pajamas. And they're being like, they're kind of comforting each other the way like they're dealing with this crisis the way women would deal with it.
They're
And
worried
like
about Barb.
and
Are
when
you
you
kidding
see
me? I think
first
they
call-
I disagree completely. But
hold on, the
continue.
first call though that's shot really well. This whole movie is like shot really
Okay,
well.
Adam, I'm sorry.
But the first call is like
Hold on.
while you're hearing the crazy guy talking, you're seeing all the women's faces, and it's like focusing on the women's faces as they're hearing crazy
Yeah,
guy
I
go be
know,
like,
and that's
you
the
pussy."
problem. They're not even nude. I mean, we're trying to watch a movie about
I
college
said,
girls,
I've never
and they don't even
seen-
les out.
I was talking to when I was watching it at work.
That's a good point.
I was talking to my boss, and I was like, man, he came in and there's like maybe 7 minutes left, and he's like, what are you watching? And I was like, da 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 da. Explained it, and I go, man, it's a slasher movie about a sororities getting picked off one by one by the serial killer. I ain't seen one titty.
Mm-hmm. This is shocking. And this is the
And
director
then-
of Porky's.
I'd be pissed.
Oh,
to the
that is.
He learned his
interesting.
lesson.
He learned.
Oh, he made Porky's after to kind of like
Yep.
Yeah.
atone for his sins.
Those would be they would be better movies if they merged.
A Porky's Christmas.
A Porky's Christmas.
Blackies.
Well, he go in the calls. He
Yes.
calls them pigs. Jesus Christ.
You have a
What?
talent for coming up with perfect titles, William.
Yeah, William. That's a talent. Some would say. Autism, doctors would say.
I'm like a computer. You just feed me information, and I shit it out.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's how a computer works.
That's what- when you get the information, it's like computer
a
shit.
a slingshot, and a koala.
There's your information, computer.
Yeah, compute.
A call shot.
Damn, you're good.
What?
A call shot. Koala
You
shot.
just don't. It's like a higher level of intelligence. Ryan, you
Slingola?
don't understand.
No, I don't. It blows my mind.
Sangala?
It's like when you give 3 words to a freestyle rapper. and
Imagine
they just crush it.
What imagine like a video like on TikTok or Instagram of like a cute little koala bear just like eating eucalyptus leaves and all slow and kind of like a happy little teddy bear. And then just a slingshot with a metal ball bearing just hits him really hard in the chest. And he's just like, oh, and then like some dude
slow
comes out with a
motion.
shaved head. He's like, I just fucking hit that bastard.
Dude, I was hanging out with 2
Just like Mark
Aussies
Wahlberg's
last night,
kids.
all night.
That's like they're
I-
famous for. Just slingshotting like animals at the zoo.
You met real
You also
Australians,
just
Ryan?
described you just also described David and Goliath.
Let's not get into that again.
Yeah, there's 2 Aussies that are in town, and one of them's a quantum physicist,
No way.
if that's how you say that.
Australian?
That's what I said.
It's like an oxymoron, dude.
She
An
goes,
Australian quantum
she
physicist.
goes, well, I
No.
was actually nah,
A lady?
a
How can you
babe.
do
Oi,
quantum
no.
physics when you say no that way?
And then her friend, and they were just wasted. We were doing Jello shots, and they were
Did
like,
you go
"What?"
down under?
Well, so I did,
Hell
but
yeah,
they were
bro.
like, "What do you?" They go, "What are you doing? It you're doing it backwards."
That's not a cunt. This is a cunt. And you pull out your dick is all chopped off.
It's just mangled.
Oh, you're the Crocodile Dundee guy. That's cool.
That's not a cunt.
You're the
This is a
Crocodile
cunt.
Dundee.
Like, ooh,
Ew.
this is hot.
Ew.
Ooh,
Okay,
That's
can we
cool,
talk
dude.
about the house mom?
Cuntadile Dundee,
Can we talk about the house mom with the liquor all
Crocodile
over the
Cunty.
goddamn-
Come
I
on,
already
these
Yeah.
said
names.
Crocodile Cunty.
You identify more with the house mom than Margot, Ryan?
Yes. The
Why?
house mom is because she's
Barb.
dope as fuck, dude. She's pulling bottles.
She got a bottle and a buck.
She had a bottle in the toilet on a string.
Oh, that's why you identify.
She
Yeah.
had a bottle. What do you,
You keep
mean?
yours
Yeah,
in the
did you not
toilet,
watch
too.
the same movie? She like got so distracted by a cat.
Ryan, this is how you get around
She's
the Sunday thing.
Hold
You
on. I'm
buy
not hold on.
booze, you put one bottle in the toilet, and you forget it. You drink and you get drunk, you forget about it.
That's what I do, but then I always remember. Booze makes me help. It helps me remember. It makes me better.
Yeah, I see. I get it.
So here's the thing I have because it doesn't make anybody better. Don't drink and live. What's her name?
You
Margot?
don't really mean that though.
Don't drink and drive or live or walk. Just don't drink.
But you don't mean that.
I'm not living my own advice.
Adam, you should drink more.
You should drink way more.
Can't get any worse
Everybody-
for you.
I can't.
It's a-
I can't really.
It's an insane immortal potion.
Adam, on Christmas,
Yeah,
you get
it's
to
like
get
a
drunk.
wizard's potion.
It is.
On Christmas, I'd have to get drunk. But it's my kid's day to get drunk. What are you talking about?
Okay, William, you're a cat. You both are cat owners. Let me get back to the movie. The point. The house mom is looking for this cat, right? That's they're more, she's almost at the beginning, she's almost more worried about where this cat is than where one of the sorority sisters is. And she goes, I hear you. Where are you? Come here. Penny, what's the name of the cat? Whatever the name of the cat is. Not once in this movie, multiple people look for this cat. And not once in the movie does anybody go, not once.
Yeah, that would have worked. That's how you
It
do
doesn't
it.
make sense.
It's a
Also,
good point, Ryan.
when the old lady is killed and they
It
drop
took me
the
out of
hook
the
on
movie. I
her,
couldn't.
Yeah.
her shoes fall down,
One does.
and no one is like, "Hey, look, I found her shoe. Maybe she's up in the attic."
Well, he went.
Does that
down
mean
and got the
Billy-
shoe.
Well, they don't
Maybe that's
show
a
that. So
goof.
now Billy goes down and get the shoe.
Yes.
He's a pretty bold guy, honestly. He like opened up the attic at one
Maybe
point.
when he got his pizza. He got his pizza. He got his shoe.
He's like, oh shit, the shoes. I should grab those too. Thank you. Then he heads back up.
Thank you. And he's got a cheese pizza in hand.
It's cool to
Like,
dude.
of
There's
course
a
he'd ordered no
cameraman.
meat.
A cameraman had a camera on his head and he climbed up a trellis.
Yeah. Do you
or
got
whatever that
pictures?
thing
Do you got
is.
pictures of this, William? Because I'm really curious how they shot these POVs because they were so good. And
They're
you
the
could see,
best
like, you
POVs of
could
a horror
see-
movie, I would say.
I,
William,
I
what do you think?
honestly was saying the same.
Come on, William. Let's talk about this. Compare it to other POVs. This is a big
Okay,
trope
William,
of the
POV
genre.
You're
My
living
favorite
a POV
POVs are
now. We're
in-
asking you about it.
Peeping Tom.
What's better about those than this? Because this is pretty dynamic.
Peeping
Just
Tom,
the
he has a
rigs?
camera.
William suddenly.
That's how he shot it.
okay. So that's not quite. No,
That's a camera. That's in his head. That's how he shot it.
but
Oh, you're just sending us
no,
goatsy or something for a second.
No, dude. No,
feels
that
like
camera
it's
did
not
not
real.
exist. That camera did not exist.
That's how they
You're
shot it.
wrong, dude. I know it's on their wiki. Look at it, Adam.
Hey, this is
So
why
I-
the podcast is about fun and friendship before movies, by the
I
way.
sent a picture from Hellraiser 3 of the camera head sent by
No, you should have had Adam look at it.
Adam's too dumb to look at
saw
it
it,
or
I saw
do
it.
anything or react or be funny or
Adam,
What?
you're not too dumb.
Why are you
Laurel
saying this
eyes.
stuff?
look. That's I.
William.
What do
let's
you want me to
unpack this.
say?
Let's unpack this, William. What's going on?
Just because of the hair thing?
Yeah, the hair thing really blew it.
It's because
It's
of
a
the luscious
callback.
hair.
It's just a callback, Adam. Don't worry about it.
All right, fair enough.
It's a
William,
callback.
I think
Okay.
I think you need to call your therapist back because you need a fresh sesh.
Yeah, dude.
Why are you
I'm the
attacking? Let's come on. What's going on?
I'm the John Saxon of the pod. Okay, I'm trying to get the pod. I'm trying to find the dead bodies. The
I'm
missing
trying to
girls.
just find the damn cat while I'm slurping. I'll tell you, the movie
What's
slowed down after that mom, after the sorority mom died, after she got hooked. I really kind of checked out of the movie.
But then it becomes a big thing about like recording
no-
the phone call, getting
Yeah, but there's
There's
no,
also
like,
the abortion stuff,
humor.
which is
There's,
like
no
a
humor.
oh,
An
you missed the
abortion-
funny older lady, older souse. Lady.
Well, an abortion was just legalized that year or a year before. So I looked
okay.
that up.
That's good.
I looked that
That's a
up,
good
yeah. So it was
that's
like
nice work, Wayne.
fresh take on
and
it.
then yeah, so like the hot one's boyfriend is like he's just like he tried to be a pianist and he gave up or something like that. So he's like, I want to have the baby. And she's like, oh no, I want to fucking have
He's an asshole,
have a
dude.
life.
That
I'm a
guy
college
fucking
student.
sucks.
And he's like, no, please don't. I need the baby. It's like this
He
guy's
needs the
fucking up
baby.
big time.
He like
Doesn't this guy know what he's doing?
He practiced for 3 days and it's just a terrible piano player. It's like bing bong ding dong.
It sucked.
I gotta have a
dude.
kid.
It was so bad. He
He's
should
a
have been
loser.
a
She could
killer.
get a much better guy. And also that guy who plays hockey's way hotter, the townie.
The big Peter
He's
Dinklage.
cool, yeah.
And then
Hockey's cooler, man.
That guy looks like a big Peter Dinklage.
yeah,
No?
you keep repeating it.
Well, I just want acknowledgement once.
Yeah, I'm
And
just not
and
going
I
to.
want.
What were
You
you
don't
saying,
think
William?
so? He looks exactly like
You're saying what about hockey, William?
He looks like a normal person then. No offense, Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. That's his name.
Okay, I'm in now. I'm in. You had me crying earlier and you got me right back, you son of a bitch. Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. I'm just saying anybody would see, who's watching these days would be like, that guy looks like Peter Dinklage.
Is that a meme? Did you just meme my ass?
I memed you.
You gotta
dude.
tell me if you memed me.
No,
Is
no,
that a
no
Seinfeld
memes.
plot?
Trust me. I
No,
promise.
William.
It is an episode of Seinfeld. I'm going to be honest.
Why is he so tall?
Not a lot of people know this, but Peter Dinklage played Mickey, the dwarf on Seinfeld.
Dude. Do you think Peter Dinklage would be as famous as he was if he wasn't a dwarf or a little person? Whatever the term is. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up while you guys answer this great question.
What is Peter Dinklage? Well, who is Peter
I'm done.
Dinklage?
When you bring up Seinfeld, I'm done.
So the movie kind of turns into a big thing with like recording the phone call, doing this, doing that, tracing the phone call, keeping the guy in the line, the boyfriend calling.
Where'd the call come from?
They make a big point of it where he's like, "Do you want me to trace the house mother's phone?" He's like, "No calls have come from that phone."
Yeah. No, let's do our job exclusive 99% of the way through.
No,
He was so diligent. It didn't make any sense. That didn't make sense for the writing.
Looks
So
like it's
this-
little people or dwarf.
the person is. Yeah, that's what I said.
It's
Okay,
not
you did good.
Dinklage.
Hey, Peter Dinklage.
The one you can't say is midget, apparently.
Yeah, they don't like midget.
So I
I,
used to,
I honestly think that it's
when I
because the
played
Tootsie
football-
Rolls ruined that for.
When I played football, it was called midget football, and now it's called peewee football. Like halfway after the first year, they changed
can
it.
You can
in
call
the
them
States.
peewees. You're saying?
And I was like 13. No, they changed it to the peewee league, but it was
Just
used to
kidding.
be called. Did you have this in Florida?
yeah, of course. Peewee football.
That's insane.
All that stuff is like national. It's like a national.
No.
like-
I'm talking.
What about
did you have-
Christmas? Is a holiday
used to
where you
be-
get a midget drunk, and you play with him, and you dress like a
A little
treat 'em like
person.
a
you get a little
nutcracker.
person drunk and play with them, and that sounds awesome.
yeah.
That's Ohm.
Your whole
Or
your whole
that's
family.
like the last movie podcast we just did.
What? Oh, the only
Street Fighter 2?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
No, we
Blake.
did Street Fighter 2 after that, Ryan. You forgot because it was so great. You're just blinded from the euphoric
I remember
experience.
every minute of the Street Fighter episode. Every second.
Whoa, you were in the
Thanksgiving
meditative
episode.
space of Ryu. Sounds like we could do more on Street Fighter if you want. Right now, I'm ready.
Nobody threw a couch at the killer in this one.
Yeah,
Imagine,
Chun-Li should have been in
yeah,
there. She
Vega
would've fucked up.
Vega was
fucked that guy up.
basically the creep in the attic.
Street Fighter 2
That's
had a
why-
nice tit scene.
That's the
Like Black
that's the
Christmas.
yeah. There's a lot of potential with Vega that you can just by watching this movie be like, oh man, they could be doing this kind of stuff with Vega. That'd be awesome.
So
He could have been calling people on the phone, going,
the whole call is coming from inside the house. That's like based on an urban legend. And there's a bunch of horror movies from this time that
which is based on real. Oh yeah, the call is coming from inside. That's good storytelling. I feel
what's
like
what's the urban legend?
That's a real thing. It's like just women getting called. I think.
No, from inside the house. The whole
So-
stereotype of like horror movies. The call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah. That's
what
a
did we
good twist.
learn?
It's a classic twist.
You guys talk about what we learned while I go to the bathroom.
All right, now that he's gone, Jesus.
Yeah, let's talk about the movie.
Christ,
Jesus.
dude. So,
this-
Chun-Li, that was insane.
Yeah,
when
you
she
start
just
talking about Street
grabs
Fighter
the
2.
fucking couch, dude, and just yeets it at this fool.
And she did it after she got like, pretty beat up. So
She's just doing her braids. She's relaxing.
yeah, she's relaxed. She's not like warmed up or anything. Her
No.
power is we didn't see her like full potential.
She wasn't even that. I would have been mad. I would have been way more mad than she. If I got fresh out the shower. I know we talked about this last week, but fresh out the shower.
We can run it back.
And
Just
I'm doing
to
my
reiterate.
hair. I'm braiding up. Light a little joint. Crack a beer, and then some creep with one claw. First of all, one claw. Get two.
what's the deal?
If
He
you're
got
already
him on
creeping- If
layaway.
you're already creeping,
He's paying off that first one before he gets the second one.
and she yeeted like how much other furniture did she have too? She could have. What if she threw a bed next?
She just throws like a
She just starts
Ottoman,
grabbing
a
the
love
island. Yes.
fridge,
She grabs a lamp.
TV. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll leave.
the
Jesus.
pans, and they had just God. But so no, I think that the
What if she threw a
scariest
fire
kill was
poker
the
at him?
second kill. Oh, welcome back, William.
So I was gonna say,
How did she kill him with that fire poker?
That's this movie. I've been thinking about this because I've been watching horror movies and stuff.
So
for
she's the
Halloween.
murderer, though,
Interesting, Ryan. Interesting take.
because he
can
didn't
argue
kill
that.
anybody.
The only one we
'Cause
know is a
Billy
murderer is her.
Billy, and
Billy kills her at the end.
attic.
Maybe.
Seems like that's what's going to happen.
Here's the
Yeah.
lesson. Search the attic. That's what you got to do. That's the mistake they all made. Search
The cops
the
don't
attic.
need to worry about that kind of thing.
Cops are dumb.
Yeah, and you know who wasn't dumb and who immediately searched the attic and it got her ass hooked? Mother May I don't remember what her name is, but
Ryan and
Remember
another.
when she's showing up
life.
like the girls' room and there's like
I'm
nude
pouring one
photos
out
on the
right now
wall,
for her. Yeah,
And there's
she
like
holds over the butt.
funny posters like an old lady getting drunk.
That's like a Ryan from a different cinematic universe.
I fell in love, dude.
The way like Spider-Man's all come together in the new Spider-Man, like all the Ryans come together.
The
one of
way
them's
all
that
the
lady.
Spider-Mans come together in the new Spider-Mans. What?
Yeah, spoiler alert. Spider-Mans come together.
And they're drunk.
They should have had a scene where the Spider-Man's all circle jerk.
They just fuck a three-way.
Be like, hey, we're all Spider-Man.
No, they
You ever
wouldn't.
wonder?
They're like,
One would try to get the other one.
How
but
big's
their-
your cock?
Their natural
look at each
instinct
other's
to
cock.
dodge. They
Should
just
measure
keep
cocks.
dodging.
Yeah.
They're all
would-
like in a.
I'm saying
infinite
Toby's
circle.
got the biggest Spider-Man cock. I'm saying Toby Maguire.
I'm saying what
Okay.
comes out of his wiener if he shoots out real webs. I would be asking these questions if I was one of the other Spider-Man.
We'll put your
or
mouth on it and
Zendaya.
find out, buddy.
Whoa.
Okay. You wanted the answer?
Okay,
You gotta do the
okay.
work. That'd be
God,
funny if the three
you sound
Spider-Man
like
just
Candace
fucked
right
Adam.
now.
Be like, hey, you ever wonder what it'd be like to fuck this guy? Yeah, this guy, particular guy.
Adam's just getting swung through New York.
Just hold him upside down, tied up in a web, and just fuck his face.
But they're swinging though,
Like a
instead
tether
of,
ball.
the
Like a
dance
tether
of,
ball court.
I want to say I would like resist, but I
Just
feel like there's
penetrate.
3
You
Spider-Men. That's a lot
couldn't.
of.
You're up on a skyscraper getting
Yeah.
swung around by Spider-Man.
They're pretty agile. So
Imagine Joan
To be honest,
Jameson or
I
whatever.
haven't.
He's like, the 3 Spider-Men have been flying and raping me.
that's
They
why.
fucked
That's why he's so
a cop's
pissed.
child.
They've been fucking Adam across the city. Look out. And
Then they take off their masks, and it's just the 3 Ryans
Gotcha. And they like
from
fly-
different
yeah,
dimensions.
like
Oh,
I was gonna
And then
say
Adam
this-
and one tear rolls down Adam's eye. He's happy.
but he's still getting like.
a happy tear.
But then you find it, then the camera zooms out, it's just cum. Oh yeah.
He's just full.
All right. We've all had fun.
All right. We've all had some cum.
Spider-Man.
We've all had cum. I'm trying to talk about this.
No, that's
We're
Adam.
gonna talk about
about
Street
me
Fighter
getting
2.
Gang raped by Spider-Man.
Come on.
The last scene I was watching some horror movies
Just
and I'd
getting
be like,
tossed around though. Like
Zapped
imagine the swing
with a web.
like, Jesus, guys, come on.
But he's upside down.
He's like,
I'm
and then
one
they toss
man.
you off.
His
There's
body,
three
his
Spider-Man.
arms and legs are all wrapped up and he can't move except for his neck.
Tom Holland comes swinging through the Twin Towers and he just bops you right in the face and then
They're in some pretty good fanfic right now.
crotch for. Oh Lord.
Tom
So I've
Holland
been
just gets his
watching-
ass eaten by Adam. And
He's
fucking
getting dropped in a
I-
slump
I-
bag.
Andrew
That's-
Garfield's just pressing his head.
Never. Not after what they've done.
all while
Would never
swinging
do
through
that.
the city. It's all takes midair. It's all happening midair.
No, that would happen to you guys.
It's in
I would
between the
become-
World
I would- they
Trade
would-
Center.
I would befriend them.
It's the deleted
It's literally
trailer.
they're just
Like,
going
have you seen the
through
deleted Spider-Man trailer?
You couldn't
they had
release
to
it because
do-
it had
they
a
deleted
No
the
way,
whole,
no way rehoming.
They deleted the whole
Hmm?
the whole trade centers because of
Rehomoing?
that.
No way rehomoing.
Yeah, I heard.
I don't
you.
mean that.
Call back.
They didn't-
I mean, I kind of do. I kind of want to rehome them, but
You want to rehomer real quick?
I struggle
No homo.
with
No homo.
the
rehomo?
urge to rehomo. I mean, home.
Jimmy Fox is watching the whole thing. He's like, "What the fuck are these white boys doing?"
Why is he watching?
He's the nerd. Before he
Oh,
turns
he's
into
down in
I'm
New
Electro.
out.
York. Oh, we're back in States.
Before he turns to Electro.
Oh man, I thought you were talking about us. He's watching our podcast.
Willem Dafoe's all pissed.
You basically have been describing our podcast.
Ryan also.
Oh.
Hey. Can we talk about Black Christmas here for a second or what?
Okay.
What do you wanna talk about?
Racial.
I want to say that the last scene when the boyfriend comes in and he's like looking through the window and he like rubs it and he's like
Yeah.
looking through. It's
Lord
creepy.
Farquaad.
I've been looking for shit to chill me. I got a little chilled. I've been having a really hard time finding shit to chill me. And
I've
You
been
watch
looking
cartoons.
for-
Also-
You don't
I've
watch
been looking-
movies.
I've been looking.
Right
You
now,
literally
I
watch
watch
a
a lot of cartoons
cartoon
'cause I
every day
have a
for like
baby.
No, hold on.
But
Adam,
listen.
I've been looking for things to
I'm
chill me.
looking
So
to be
I've been going into the
chilled.
bad parts of towns and just walking around with my eyes closed and money out. I'm just looking to get chilled. Adam's just doing this reckless ass shit.
No, for real. Like this movie is it's a good
Watch Bambi, bro.
I would be chilling. But it also
about
it does a good job
What about
of putting you-
Frozen? Didn't that chill you?
that was pretty chilly. Yeah.
Just let it go.
Yeah, let
No,
it go.
that's good
bro.
advice. But it also like put me in the scene. This movie does a pretty good job of putting you in the POV of women. Like if you were a woman,
It literally did a POV.
gotta
of the
think
killer
about-
who killed women.
it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like movies
It's the
aren't scary.
opposite,
It's not the
exact
POV of
opposite.
women. It's just it puts you in the
POV of a killer killing women.
Not literally the
The
POV,
exact
but
opposite.
just like
perspective of a woman. The perspective.
yeah, just like
of a woman.
getting the feeling of what it would be like to be a woman. You
I
know,
get that POC. You know what I'm saying?
instead
Piece
of
of
like
cock.
piece of cock. Sorry, just said.
Trying to get my piece. Trying to get my
Yeah,
a little
I'm
piece
trying
of
to-
cock. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just out here working, trying to get my piece of cock. Okay. You know,
Like every
I don't want no.
American
I don't want
deserves.
any trouble.
people
I'm
call
out here trying
vagina
to get my
cock.
piece of cock.
That's the most manly
This is
guys
you and
call
a.
it
This is
cock.
you and a fender bender.
Nice cock.
You and a fender bender. You're like, buddy, we don't need to call the insurance. Let's just do cash. I'm just out here trying to get to work, trying to get my piece of the cock and get on with my way. Okay.
American
Crocodile
cock.
Dundee in New York trying to get his piece of cock back.
There's plenty of cock to
Background,
go
just
around in
Adam's
America.
getting gangbanged in the skyscrapers.
Oh yeah, New
All right,
York.
motherfuckers. Look, I'm sorry I brought up the 3 Spider-Man. Okay.
There's nothing you could do if 3 Spider-Men wanted to do that. There's nothing you could do.
You're like, why are you guys? I thought you were
It's
help.
like
I thought you were
twist-
like good guys.
You'd be like infinitely far.
They're like, it's Christmas.
just webbing you
You're
around
drunk.
and swinging you and pulling you. That's wild. I'm glad superheroes aren't real.
Yes, thank God.
They would do bad things if they were
Terrifying
real. They would not be good people. They would
Absolutely.
be like televangelists, they'd be hypocrites. They'd
Hey,
be
what is this? A recap podcast of The Boys
Are you
season
having
2?
are you having a stroke?
hey, what is this?
Hey,
Damn, that was fast, Adam.
just fucking nailed it.
Check it out. Adam's loading real quick.
Nailed the landing.
Revolutionary War, like guns, like loading with like gunpowder.
Jack
Stacking
1 second,
it.
just 1 sec.
poking that stick down the front.
What is this? Boys season 2? I haven't watched The Boys.
I also don't get what you
Yeah, you've only watched Boys.
I've only read the comic book Watchmen,
Ooh.
so that makes me really cool.
That's
I've
the
only watched
thing
the
he
comic
read?
book Red Man.
That's the only thing Williams read is the watch
I'm just looking at that blue
in
penis.
his whole life.
Damn,
You just read one panel over and over.
this guy's smart.
The blue penis panel.
I gotta say, that guy, Dr. Manhattan, does look like Adam.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah, it's autism.
That's not what
he's
somebody looks
naked.
like. What are you
I
talking
thought,
He's
you were
about?
gonna
naked.
say, I thought you were gonna say blue.
A naked Jack
Adam,
blue
you
guy
okay?
with his
I'm gonna
hog
go get
hanging
a-
out.
I'm going to get a beer. So
Could be me.
Who's your favorite Watchman? Let's rank the Watchmen.
Rorschach,
I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
fat middle-aged owl guy.
I like the comedian.
Night Owl.
Comedian's cool.
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
of
Night
course
Owl's
you like the comedian.
comedian's a
funny.
little.
Rorschach's the best, but
Little
he's the
wild.
obvious best. Dr. Manhattan
Rorschach is a little too self-righteous
Dr.
for my
Manhattan.
taste.
Dr. Manhattan is definitely the best.
Ozymandias, he's
That's
pretty
me.
cool.
I like, yeah. No,
Just trying to help out the world.
no, he's not. That's
I'm the
it's-
squid, dude.
He's the Batman.
Oh, I thought
I thought Night Owl
was
was
the Batman.
about.
No,
That was Barn.
Ozymandias is the Batman. Ozymandias was born rich and gave all his money away, and then fled the country and lived from the street when he was
That's
like
his first and
13.
last name, Ozymandias.
And then he became a billionaire on his own. He was born
Just
a
like Elon
billionaire.
Musk.
Shed it. No. And he learned physically. Ozymandias is the Batman. And he did all that. He made all this equipment. He had the Bat Cave. He had the thing. Night Owl was just some punk.
Night Owl's like Daredevil, maybe.
Yeah.
Or you're saying is a punk ass bitch, basically, right?
Wow.
It's a good podcast.
Something to think about. Is Night Owl Batman or is Ozymandias Batman?
Would you-
think
would
about
you
it? You
rather-
write to us.
Which Watchmen would you? If
All I know
there's
is three
if
Spider-Man
there's
are
three
fucking
of
Adam
them-
Bowers in the
Yeah,
World Trade
there's-
Center.
If there's three there is a scene with Dr. Manhattan where there's three of him. He has a foursome with his girlfriend in the movie.
On 9/11, when those powers went down, it was a little bittersweet for me. Because I was like, finally, I won't have that to remind me of
Adam, tell us
when I
the
was gang
funniest
raped
thing.
by the three Spider-Men.
Yes.
But I'm sad for the lives
Bounced around.
lost and the damage done to New York and everything. And the damage done to like the nation's psyche. But I'm no longer
This is
constantly
the
reminded of
damage,
being
y'all.
gang raped
This
by
is the
Spider-Man.
damage that was done.
So it was a tough call. It's like a pluses and minuses.
I'm sorry, you
That's
did
life.
9/11 to cover up your highly
No, what William, what are you suggesting?
public gang rape.
You know, it's.
We
here's
all
Adam.
saw you
This
get
is it.
raped
Now
by
the-
three Spider-Man
If I
between the
could've
two towers. It was
If
in the
I could have
trailer. it got
prevented
leaked.
9/11 and would have had to have the rest of my life to continuously be reminded of my Spider-Man gang rape, I would have prevented 9/11.
What if like
I'm a
after
patriot.
9/11
I love
and all the
America.
wars and Osama bin Laden being killed, there was like a sex tape release of George W. Bush and Osama bin Laden. We're just like, what the fuck?
Everybody's like, what?
It's
Bro,
like from
what the fuck?
1993. We're like,
You
what
fucking
the
kidding, dude?
It's like when the Iron Sheik got arrested with whoever his rival, and they're like,
Hulk
they're
Hogan?
friends.
Yeah, that was a bombshell. Again, this is a good podcast.
Adam's
George W.
like,
Bush getting blown
Adam-
by Osama bin Laden.
Adam's like, honestly, I'd really, if I could have prevented 9/11, I obviously would have. But honestly, I was getting gang raped by 3 Spider-Man. And when 9/11 happened, they took a pause. And that was the only amount of respite I got.
No,
until
the Spider-Man
they
were going to
started-
stop 9/11. They were going to use webs, but then they
They
just got
could've.
horny. They're like, damn, look at that boy. Look at that boy.
That nasty boy. What you
Story of my life, man. Can't keep
It's
these
just like a
guys away.
porn.
These spider guys.
All right, I'm gonna go away.
Porn
Don't talk
logic.
about
It's
Street
porn
Fighter.
logic. I think a porn superhero movie would be cool.
Well, there are those.
But like big budget. Marvel budget.
Oh, I see.
$200 million.
But just
$300 million
original superheroes with their dicks and titties out, you're saying?
But porn. Not just
Yeah.
like Watchmen had a little nudity and sex.
Not enough for a Willy.
But like, they could use their superpowers. Quicksilver. You could be having sex like really fast. Running around in high speed motion.
Why don't you want to talk about this movie?
Doing bits, baby. What about because we're done talking about the movie.
What about the message?
I told you the message. Search the attic. What's your rating, Adam? Give your rating.
Part of me wants to give this 5 stars.
Remember, you were like,
he makes a big
whenever
fuss
he
about
listens
you
back to
not
the
talking
pod,
about
he's like, why do I sound so serious? I'm not being funny.
You just made
I
a whole
don't say
fuss
that.
about
What are you talking about? So something in your dreams that you've thought of.
5 stars.
No, I would say maybe 4.5. I want, a 5 star. It's like I want it to soar to the heights.
You just
And
love
this
giving
movie-
5 stars.
I feel, but this movie's so good.
You're
It's
a man
like
of positivity. You have a
still one of the
positivity
best.
bias.
still one of the best of these movies. And
what's
it's like
the
the first, I
weaknesses?
guess.
What are the weaknesses of the film?
I don't know if it has weaknesses other than like maybe like all the sex stuff is like it's like why are these people so obsessed with making jokes about sex and saying fellatio
they're
and shit.
like
It's like, can you
21
guys be
about
serious for a
Spider-Man.
second?
They're like 20 kids. Yeah, they're kids. They're still
young, they're
kids.
horny.
They are
They-
adults, but they are still kids.
Seems a little juvenile to me, but
What would you like to joke about?
What did we just talk about for
Politics.
the last 90 minutes? You are a grown ass man. You're like twice
Current
the age
affairs.
of these kids, and we're doing this. I mean,
I'd like to joke about
juvenile.
current affairs in the
We
world.
just talked about you getting.
I'll tell you the big
Triple
weakness of this
gangbang.
movie. And it was really
You're
bothering
calling them
me.
juvenile. You're saying
Olivia
fellatio?
Hussey is so annoying in this movie. Her voice. Hello?
Yeah, which one is that?
She's boring.
The main
Barb is
hot
such
lady.
a more interesting character.
That's Margot.
Margot Kidder. Hot,
Which one was
drunk,
that?
nasty.
Jewish
so-
one's
Oh
cool,
yeah,
too.
yeah. She was a little much.
Hey, you
Like
only
she-
mentioned one remake,
The
by
whole
the way.
turtle,
William.
that turtle montage.
I never saw the other one.
or that
So
monologue.
can't
The turtle
talk about it.
monologue.
The turtle monologue. Yes.
The newer remake directed by Adam's friend is
No, I don't know the friend.
changes the plot, I
I
believe.
know guys who produced it.
Changes the plot more. So it's not
it's way
more of a reboot. So I don't really the other one I watched because it was like, oh, it follows the plot. So the other one at the end of the movie, they do go in the attic and they do find a Christmas tree with like multiple people's heads decorating the tree. And they're like,
Oh,
That's fun.
they're
at the beginning
disembodied
of the movie,
heads.
the first kill that he does he not cut her, like have her head? I feel like there's a shot where he's walking.
No,
The
he's strangling her
the first time you see his
with
shadow,
plastic.
though, it looks like he's walking with a head. Yeah, I know, but if you look back, it's like a 10-second shot, and it looks like
Like you thought he had a head like God of War?
yes.
Like that weird Irish guy who's always talking to you.
No, he like walks. There's like a shot, and I swear to God, in the silhouette, it looks like a head with the spine still attached to it. Like, and he's just holding it.
What
It
if
could
you
have been
just
the
had-
cat, maybe. Maybe.
What if you cut off someone's head and you're just
walking?
walking around and banging it?
But yeah,
Just fucking
the
its
cat
face.
is
Dahmer.
the cat's in the attic too. He's licking the dead.
It's not a
Dead
hard what
lady.
if, William. That literally happened.
Okay, I'm gonna have a little leftovers. She's helping the fridge take out some dude's head. Watching Return of the Jedi. Your neighbor's like,
Watching
something's up with that
Cars.
boy.
This is from Dahmer.
Cars.
His neighbor just hears Cars on repeat.
Let's get him, Lady McQueen. He's just
Ka-chow.
fucking. He's just fucking staring at the TV, sweating.
What are your guys' ratings?
Wow, what do you mean?
I mean it. That's what I meant. That's
That's Adam's cum noise.
Mine is
That's his bust. noise.
ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch,
Yeah.
ouch, 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 ooh, ow. Ooh,
That's cool.
spicy.
What's your cum noise, William?
Blop.
I fart.
You butt queef.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
queef.
All right. So what's your fucking ratings, you idiots? Also, William, you picked this movie.
Well, it's a Christmas classic.
I've never seen it. It was good. Oh shit, that shot. The
We got to make it entertaining for the people who haven't seen this movie.
Yeah,
There
since
is
we
a
spoiled it at the very
there-
beginning.
there is a murder. Guess what? A bunch of people get murdered. Spoils. There's a murder in this movie with the diamond or the crystal unicorn.
Oh yeah, that's
And the
also a
only
remake.
time they do that shot. That's the only time they do this kind of. They do that shaky frame, so it'll show like like. Can you help me describe this? When he's
POV?
stabbing the person,
He's
no,
stabbing
it's
her
not
with the-
POV, but it shows through the bookshelf or whatever, or the bed headboard, POV of the headboard, basically. But it does like a shaky, glitchy, like thing, and it's intentional. And they only do it in that scene. And I'm like, why did this director not use that technique though? Whole
It
movie?
might be an insert. It might have been shot separately. It might have had a different DP.
accident or something. Yeah.
Might be like so many different things.
Well, go back and rewatch that
Because
that
you don't
murder
see any of
because
the
it's
actors
fucking
really.
sick.
So I think he did a lot of reshoots, a lot of post work, and a lot of like inserts. He's a pretty
It-
capable filmmaker. There's one scene really like early on in the movie where Margot Kidder's on the phone talking to her mom, and she's like, you hear the one-sided conversation, like she's can't
Yeah.
visit her, she can't see her for holidays. And then at the same time, you see Claire opening the door for her boyfriend. And having that, you have two conversations happening at the exact same time. And it's like overlapping
What did she
dialogue.
say? I wrote a note about that, and she said something funny on the phone. She's like, "Okay, you golden cunt," or she says, "You golden bitch." What does she say?
And then you something like that.
It's-
Gold-plated
it was
bitch. And then you see like,
gold-plated- you're such a gold-plated bitch.
and Claire's all nice, and she's like, gets upset
Yeah.
when Margot
That's when I
says,
got
you
hooked
can't
into the
rape
movie.
a townie.
Yeah.
Claire's dating a townie, which is interesting. Claire's
Dun, dun,
sensitive. She gets killed
dun.
first.
So
The
now you
Jewish
guys are talking
girl
about
with the
movie.
glasses and the wig, or not the wig, the
They
Jewish
didn't even
girl.
give her a kill.
Why?
she's in
Yeah.
the
Why do you say
second-
wig?
I thought it was a wig. She's because it's like an afro. It's a Jewfro, but like she's in the remake. She plays the house mother.
Same actor?
Yeah, she's also on SCTV.
2006?
Oh yeah, that lady. I know who you're
Andrea
talking about.
Martin.
You said 2006 was the remake?
Yeah.
It took that
Fine
long.
Jewish comedian.
So she's like old.
This is a very well made movie. I give it 4.5 stars. The big weakness, in my opinion, is Olivia Hussey. Boring actress. She's out of her
Who
mind.
was she?
She's pretty attractive though, you gotta say.
Who was she?
Yeah, she's attractive, but she's wearing all these sweaters. She looks like she's pregnant or something.
That
She's trying to
sweater
hide
was-
herself.
That sweater.
She is
was
pregnant. She's trying to hide it.
That's the whole plot.
Trying to get rid of it, honestly.
The hands.
You're
that
like her
sweater
boyfriend?
she was wearing with the hands.
I want to see
was-
tight bot. I want to
cool
see
as hell.
more.
Of course you do.
I don't know. I don't like her clothes. I don't
Margot's
like-
looking good.
I know what you want.
Margot
I'm
had a
Margot,
choker.
man.
You know,
You like that?
You know what
Adam's
I
fetish.
Talking to me.
you know what I liked about that?
yeah, I think a
See?
choker's looks good on a girl sometimes.
Olivia Hussey's in The Ice Cream Man, of course.
Nice. That's a good one.
She's most famous for being in Romeo
And
and
she
Juliet.
goes, she
when
goes,
was 13.
yeah,
She's
I've had a,
topless.
she goes, yeah, I've had a little. We're having a Christmas party. And then she sips her more of her whiskey eggnog thing.
Yeah,
And then she calls her mom a golden plated bitch.
that's cool. And you're like, this is my,
That's my girl. I fell in love. I go,
Soulmate.
I fell in love.
I get it, dude. Marry, fuck, kill. Margot, the house
Billy.
mom, and the
The
Jewish
cop.
comedian.
Oh, how come there's no men in there?
Kill the
and
house
Peter
mom, fuck a Jew, and
Dinklage.
marry Olivia Hussey, even though she's annoying. Or Margot, marry Margot. I mean, easy.
Okay.
I can do any marry, fuck, kill instantaneously without any thought.
Okay. Got
Tim
it.
Allen.
I will fuck, marry, or
Tim the
kill
Tool
anyone.
Man.
Al Borland and Wilson.
Ugh.
Wait. I got it. Bruce.
I thought you
Lee.
said you could do
I
it.
hate Al. Hate Al. Killed immediately. Fuck Wilson. Marry Tim Allen.
You know,
Oh,
Wilson
so you like a
fucks.
funny
Yeah,
kind
you
of
know
bumbling
Wilson
husband.
fucks.
You want to have a bumbling husband. You don't want to have like a
Doing
wise
coke with that guy
sage.
while we just get rammed. Yeah.
You guys get both rammed.
He ramming me while I'm doing coke.
Oh, okay.
Tim Allen could invent a double-sided dildo.
Wilson, I just fucked through the fence.
On an episode of Tool Time, right?
Yeah. Requiem for
kids
a
find it.
Tim.
Today on Tool Time, we're gonna build a homemade.
Try and satisfy my husband,
Dildo.
William. This is gonna be the new reboot.
Makes a fuck machine.
You know how Tim Allen queefs?
Goes out of control, and it like
Everybody queef, and then goes. His
What?
his queef is. Da, da, da. I gotta do the whole theme. Dun, 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 dun. Banana.